Kenobi. Kenobi!
Feeling all right, sir?
Just like new, Dak. How about you?
Right now, I feel like I could take on the whole Empire myself.
I know what you mean.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
What happened?
Had a slight weapons malfunction, but everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. Circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but a learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, Doc.
All right, stand by, Dak.
Oh, look, we've got a malfunction in fire control.
Clear it on. Oh, I'm gonna need to drop another armor shred. We might get it. Oh!
Hang on, Dak. Get ready to fire that cocaine.
What?
All right, guys, how we doing today? Welcome to another Dak Wiggin video. Today we're going to talk about my personal hero, Grandmaster
Hello there.
Kenobi. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is it's going to be part of one of two. It's going to be short and sweet and hopefully very helpful. We're going to go through the Jedi Master Kenobi event. I'm sorry, the Grandmaster Kenobi event. We're going to do tiers 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to show you how to do this quickly and simply so that you don't waste any of your hard-earned event tokens. The Galactic Legend mission tokens from the Light Side campaign missions, it's going to take you approximately 11,000 energy to do the whole event from beginning to end. If you are planning ahead, go to SWGOH or whatever your favorite bot site is. Check out what gear you're going to need to level up Kenobi to gear 13, and then only spend energy on those nodes while farming your gear. And I think you'll find that once you finally unlock him, it'll go much quicker. But the first three battles, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, are the repeatable ones that are going to give you your 330 shards to unlock Kenobi. Just like in past Galactic Legends events, this one's really no different. Except, it's vastly different because it's really easy. Really easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk through each one of these first three. Then I'm going to go over how I geared the characters that I used. And you should be able to do this without losing any of those hard-earned tickets to get your Galactic Legend. So let's jump right in and go into Tier 1 here. In Tier 1, you're going to use General Kenobi and you're going to use Cody. These two you can mod from your own Kenobi and your own Cody. You're also going to borrow Event Unit 212th Clone Trooper, which is Echo. And you're going to borrow Event Unit 212th Veteran, which is Fives. They have the exact same kits as them. It doesn't seem that they pull over their mods. You'll see that if we go and we look, we have the same mods that I have on my General Kenobi. Only in this case, we have him in the really cool skin for our Galactic Legend Kenobi. So going into the battle, it's short, it's sweet, and it's pretty hard to mess up. I would recommend that you modify your Cody for high health so he can survive. But realistically, what you really want is you want the kick in for 5s to happen and give his sacrifice, and then everybody else gets a little bit stronger. The kill order is unimportant. When we were unlocking this the other night on our live stream over on Twitch, which feel free to join in on any of our live streams or watch the replays over there. Love to have you hang out with me one night. It's twitch.tv/Dak Wiggin. Over there, we played around because you have to do this one 8 times to get all of the shards available for Kenobi. We did this 8 times, 8 different ways with the exact same outcome every single time. And it really almost doesn't matter what order you use anything at all here. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on knocking down the B1 battle droids the fastest so that they do the least amount of healing. But the B1's really slow and isn't going to take a lot of turns no matter what. So don't stress out if you go any other order. You can take out one of the Magna Guards first or all the Magna Guards first. You're going to be stuck behind their taunt until you clear them all either way. So in this case, let's just start out with all of our special abilities and let's do Kenobi's Mass Swarm, which is no different than what you're used to from our regular Kenobi. Then we're going to use Cody's 212th attack, which is his call everybody to assist. And we're down to 44 stacks already. Now, the taunt is not up because none of the Magna Guards have taken a turn. So I'm going to call an assist. And in this case, I'm going to call an assist to Cody. And sometimes the Echo will assist and sometimes he won't. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. But we're down to 27 stacks. And now we just hammer away at the Magna Guards. So basic. They do their things. I'm going to go ahead and use the AoE because it's going to take stacks of B1 down. Really doesn't do much else other than that. Basic is the only available maneuver. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and cleanse off the target lock just because I can. It's going to get counter up on my Echo over here too. I'm sorry, on my 5s over here too. I'm going to throw the AoE. Okay, they all take a turn with their built-in retribution, so they have the taunt back up. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, let them whack away and hit away at anybody they want to. They really don't do much of anything. Okay, I'm going to basic over here on this Magna Guard that's almost dead. We can see that B1 has 0 turn meter, so there's really no fear of B1 healing up this Magna Guard before I kill him. He's going to do his little double special move before he finally says goodbye. I'm going to call Kenobi in. He's going to do his thing. He's mad. He sacrifices. Grievous eats the B1. A whole bunch of stuff just happened right there. Grievous eats the B1. Magna Guard takes an extra turn. The B1, when he dies, triggers Grievous to go nuts. But we've already had that sacrifice happen. Everybody's peachy. As you can see, we have almost full health. Well, we have almost full health on everybody and almost full protection on everybody as well. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the Magna Guard with a basic. He's going to get mad and do his little thing. Grievous is going to go again, and that's it. You don't even have to kill Grievous. All you have to do is kill all of his buddies. That's phase 1. Nothing too fantastic there. So let's move on to phase 2, or tier 2, I'm sorry. And in this case, we're going to use General Kenobi. And I thought this one was quite cool. So here we're going to recreate the face-off between General Kenobi and General Grievous. And if you read through each of the abilities here, the first one, he's going to give a 75% chance to grant Kenobi foresight. And if he was buffed, he's going to deal double damage. Well, we don't have any buffs, so we don't want to use that one. The second ability here, Reversal of Fortune, is going to dispel debuffs and grant them the opposite buffs for 2 turns. And all allies that were not debuffed gained Retribution for 3 turns. General Kenobi gains 60% turn meter. And then the last one here is deal physical damage to target enemy and grant General Kenobi offense up for 2 turns. So really the optimal turn order for your maneuvers here is the second ability, Reversal of Fortune. Go ahead and use that because he doesn't have any debuffs yet. He doesn't have target lock. He doesn't have anything on him at all. So we're going to gain Retribution and 60% turn meter. So Retribution, boom, right? So I took a turn. And then look, wow, I've got Foresight up. Sometimes you'll get Foresight up right away, and Grievous won't even hit Kenobi. So now I'm going to use my third ability to give myself offense up for 2 turns. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to take a whack at him. Okay, and so with the foresight, I'm at full health and almost full protection, and now I'm going to use my basic attack. Once he's going to attack me, I can use anyone, it doesn't really matter. But in this case, we'll use the middle ability. I have foresight. I'm going to get another turn, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to basic him. Whack. I have foresight. He didn't do anything. I'm going to basic him again. Whack. I've got foresight. He didn't do anything. I'm going to basic him again. And then that's it. Right? So I didn't even really need any of the other abilities in there. I feel pretty confident that if you went in here and just basicked it the whole way, you'd probably win. But the turn order that I suggested will make sure that you win every time. And you can use the other abilities for a little bit more of a safety net. But again, pretty easy here. Nice cutscene. So uncivilized. And then we'll jump into tier 3. And we'll do this battle. Now in this battle, we're going to use Kenobi and then we're going to use Grandmaster Yoda. What I recommend doing is putting a set on Yoda that gives high health. So in this case, I just gave him a speed set that gives him 327 speed and a lot of health. I just didn't want Yoda to die. His output damage is, it's okay, but you're going to see real quick when we get into this. Kenobi's recalibrated the code warning, right? We're basically recreating Yoda and Kenobi back at the Jedi Temple after Lord Vader has slaughtered the younglings. And we're going to have a team of 5 clones, and you can see that there is an ARC Trooper out there because we have the turret. So starting from right to left, we have Clone Trooper, and looking by his abilities, we have Clone Trooper looking by his abilities. He has the AoE, he has Echo's abilities. Our second one over here is Veteran, looking by his abilities. This is our 5s. Then we have another Clone Trooper. Then we have the ARC Trooper, which is the same ARC Trooper as we had before, 501st ARC Trooper. And then we have another Clone Trooper, which is another Echo. So what we want to do is we want to kill the Veteran or 5s, not 5s, first, so he doesn't get off a sacrifice. So we're going to start with an opening move for a double tap 1. Sometimes you'll kill him, sometimes you won't. Now I can just basic him right here. Now I'm going to show you this right here. Under order 66, right, it will dispel foresight on Jedi whenever they use an ability. So foresight really doesn't do you any advantages here, and there's really no need to spread it yet. Okay, they're going to do their AoEs. Once they've dumped all their AoEs, now I'm going to go ahead and spread my foresight, and then I'm going to take out the ARC Trooper as quickly as possible with a 1, 2 tap. Then I'm going to take out the turret right here, which is to basic. 1, Yoda's going to go again, 2. As you can see, they're not fast, they're not really doing anything. So I'm going to basic, 1. I'm going to do a 2 tap because the 2 tap gives you the bonus turns, and you're going to use that 2 tap pretty much off cooldown every time. And so now I'm going to use my basic, and I'm going to go into the final round with all of my abilities off of cooldown, ready to go. So here in the third phase, really the only difference here is as you can see, we've highlighted, or the game has highlighted for us, 501st Captain. That's Rex. You can see this fourth ability, or third ability here is on a 4-turn cooldown, and that's Surprise Advantage, which is Rexalate. Over here on the front row, we also have 501st Veteran, which is, again, our 5s, and on the back row, we have our ARC Trooper, Clone Trooper, and Clone Trooper. Clone Troopers both being Echo, essentially. So just like any time you face the 501st, you want to get rid of 5s because you don't want to trigger the sacrifice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all in, call the assist, and then I'm going to kill him with my AoE. Boom. Then I'm just going to go right after Rex. And Rex is down. Next one I'm going to do, just for pure convenience, is I'm going to take out the ARC Trooper. ARC Trooper's down. There's really not a whole lot going on. I'm sorry, I find this extremely funny because it's so easy. I'm going to do the 2 tap again, 1. I'm going to go ahead and spread some buffs just because I can. And then I'm going to basic. I'm going to use my second ability to finish him. And you can see I have full protection. I'm sorry, full health on Yoda. And I have full health and protection for a 1 tap and then a 2 tap. And done. Victory. Yay. So you can see that there's not a lot of depth to the event. Only Tier 3 has 2 phases in it. Tier 1 and 2 are really straightforward. So just so you can see how I've modded my characters, my Kenobi has my standard general Kenobi mods. I didn't put on any special mods for him. I have my Kenobi modded well because he's, he's the pilot of of a vessel and needs to have 6-dot mods on him. And if you're doing this event, you've relic 8 your Kenobi already, so he's pretty thick. So mine is rocking 70,000 health and 120,000 protection for about 190,000 total health and protection. And then his damage is at 56, 55. Really nothing special. And his speed is at 253. Nothing special at all, especially for a Relic 8 Kenobi. You'll probably have pretty similar numbers with whatever set of mods you have on there, somewhere in that ballpark. Cody, he shows with no mods. We'll go in here. I might not even have any mods on Cody. I put on one of my good sets of mods when I ran the first time to be safe. And the reality of it is you're still doing a GL. You just saw how incredibly easy that was. I would still take the time, put on proper mods, take care of your characters so that you can run it. But you can see that my Cody doesn't even have any mods on, and I just ran the event with literally no mods on Cody, and there was never any danger of any trouble. Again, in phase 1, we're using Cody and the rest of the 212th Attack Battalion. The kill order isn't that important. You can mow down the Magna Guards. You can mow down B1. They're all slow, and they don't do much damage. And Grievous really doesn't ramp up and go crazy or anything like that. So I hope this video helps you out. The next one will be unlocking the Ultimate and how to do those 3 tiers. So please subscribe to the channel. Give me a comment down below if you saw anything a little bit different or you have any suggestions you'd like to share. I'd love to hear it. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitch, love to have you come over there, follow the channel, sub to the channel, participate, have some good times, or just catch the replays over on twitch.tv/Dak Wiggin. And as soon as I can compile all the video and go through and edit it, I'll have the ult abilities up. But it's not any tougher, guys. It's not. So realistically, in the Galactic Legend Kenobi event here, the hardest part was gearing up everybody, the 2 Relic 8 characters, and having Watt. So although I'm slightly disappointed as a player that likes a challenge in the game, I would have liked to have seen something a little bit tougher in the event. I thought the cinematography was good. I thought the cutscenes were good. I thought it was fun. Was it challenging? No. Do I appreciate that? Yeah, because really one of the most frustrating things about these Galactic Legends events is going in and losing 70 tokens on trying to get the ult. It's a really tough feeling. And in this case, I think it's really hard to mess up and not be able to unlock this guy pretty much first time around. It's just going to be grinding out that gear, grinding out those characters, and then spending all your energy on pieces that you're going to want to gear up Kenobi anyways. I went ahead and I unlocked Kenobi and then geared him all the way up, and it made the ult phases pretty easy. So when we go in and we do that, I'll show you the kill order and the move order and stuff like that. But make sure you sub, make sure you hit the little bell for notifications when I have a new video out there. I don't post a ton of videos. It's a relatively new channel. We're on a push for 1,000 viewers. So pressing that bell is not going to blow up your phone, and it's not going to blow up your notifications, but it's greatly appreciated by you guys. So until the next video, I'll catch you guys. Take care.